Hopefully you've read Henry Heckelbeck. Maybe you've read Heidi Heckelbeck, but in this video, we're going to do two crafts, really simple ones that are part of my lit kit for Henry Heckelbeck. The first one is going to be our little dragon, and the second one is going to go with Henry Heckelbeck Never Cheats. This one's really easy. You're going to print out the page, and then you're going to cut it into little squares. Slide this over, and you're going to need, besides scissors, a binder clip of some sort. It can be any kind of clip as long as it's really tight. Don't stick your finger in there because that will hurt. And you're going to put them in order. Each one has a number, and this is on the side where the clip is going to go. So it is 1 through 25. And if you put them out of order, then the animation won't work, and that'd be sad. You're going to tap it so that this side are all even. This is the outer side. This is the side we're going to use for our flipping. This side does not need to be matching. And you'll take your clip and you're going to squeeze it on there. And I covered the foot a little bit, so I'm going to back that up a little. Again, putting it back on my desk, making sure that when I clip it on, that all the papers are lined up at the bottom of my desk. There we go. And then to flip it, you just go like this. Now, I find it helpful to give it a little curve, and that way it flips a little bit easier. See how the second time it's, except for that one patch. I have a patch in here that's not smooth, and I can feel some of it is that the pages are getting a little caught up with each other. So I'm going to go like this and stretch it, and there it is. Just smoothing it out and doing this, making the letter C so that the pages are not lined up exactly. That helps smooth it out. Now I can try it again. And there we go. Now I've gotten past that patch. The last couple of pages are always going to be the hardest to flip. You may want to add some blank white pages to that end, and that will help. That is the flip book of soccer. Now we're going to get on to this project. I've already colored and cut mine out. We have one tummy. We have 2 legs. We have a head. Now you'll be able to put it on a little bit to the side or straight, however you want. It's very cute. And 2 wings. Now I sometimes like to curve my wings before gluing it on. Sometimes I leave them straight. Just depends on my mood. And this rectangle is the tube body. And we're going to start here. So we're going to put glue here, and we're going to roll it into the tube shape. Now what I like to do is to roll it up before that because paper is a little stiff and I want it to stick easily. And sometimes the glue isn't always as sticky as we want. So I like to roll it up into a tube first, and I'm just kind of twist here. And this is going to help when I use my glue because now it's going to be more curved, cylinder-like when I let go. And now that means it's going to stick easier because it's already in that shape. If you go straight from that flat point, then the paper is going to, what I say, fight you. The paper is going to give you a hard time because it doesn't want to bend until you train it to bend. Now, of course, we're going to undo it a little bit. And we're going to put our glue. Don't worry, the paper has good memory. You can see it still stayed curled. Now we're going to bring this around and tuck that tab part underneath. And because the glue is a little bit slippery, I can move it a little bit with my fingers and adjust it and then just smooth it out. Now, sometimes it is helpful to take a pencil and put it near the seam and roll it on your desk back and forth. And sometimes like that. And now it's smooth and flat and we are ready. And we're going to keep the seam to the back. We don't want the seam in the front. Now, we're going to start with the belly and glue the belly on. Get my glue around. It's almost an oval shape. And again, I'm going to hold this so that I know where the back is. Stick that, and then just smooth it out. Next up are the legs. Then we'll do the wings, and our final step will be the head. Okay, so we're going to fold on the dotted line, and we're going to stand it up before we glue the leg on, because if we put it like this, then the leg hangs over the end and it won't stand. You could bend it if you wanted there and make a fold, but you want this is a little bit easier. So I'm going to put it here before I glue it on. Put my glue. Watching my foot here, the toe. There we go, like that. I'm just going to press that down and then press this so that way it sticks out. And we do the same thing on this side. Right here. Now we're going to add the glue. Roll it up a little bit so I can get an edge. And I'm going to stand this up and set that. There we go. And then press. I'm going to slide it. It was a little bit not so straight. There we go. And then press to the back. And you can see when I press the feet to the front, this one's hanging over a little bit. So I'm going to slide that up a little. But when I go like this, now we can tell that it will stand up just fine and not fall over. Okay, next up is the wings. Now, we have a little fold here, and you can glue them on like this, like this, like this, however you want to glue them on. Now, this is where I like to give it a little bit of a curve. So what I'm going to do, again, is the rolling it up. Use my finger, roll like that. And now I've got a little bit of a curve. See? Do the same thing on the other side. Fold first. Then I'm going to come over here and hold, roll, wrap, and squeeze gently because I don't want to crush it. And let it go. And there's a curve. Now we're ready to glue it on. We're going to put glue on that little edge. And I'm going to do my wings kind of on an angle so it's facing up a little bit. Right here. So when I press it back, you can see how it's going sideways instead of straight. And that gives it an interesting shape. And you can do whatever you would like with yours. There we go. There. Yep. He's looking cute. Ah! He fell over. He's looking really cute. Next up, pressing that again a little bit because it flopped. There we go. Next up is the head. And you can go this. straight like this. I'm actually going to do the straight one. Go like that, right there. Now, again, you could go like that. It's totally cute like that, but it's also cute like this. And that's it. That is your own dragon. You can make it any color you want. Make as many as you want. And your soccer flip book. Don't forget to put your glue lid on. Bye for now.